High Tides. Welcome back from the break. Do you believe in New Year's resolutions?
A New Year's resolution is a tradition in which a person tries to change an undesired trait or behavior to accomplish a personal goal or otherwise improve their life. Resolutions have been done for many generations, as far as 4,000 years ago. Babylonians were the first to start this activity. They would have a party in the spring for 12 days to celebrate the renewal of life called Akitu. The Egyptians also celebrated theirs in July by sacrificing people to their god, Hapi, in trade for good fortune. Resolutions started to popularize after the Great Depression in the early 30s. Today, in America, resolutions have been more of a trend. Studies suggest about 40 to 50% of Americans participate in this festivity. The most popular resolutions are health-related to improve the physical well-being of oneself, such as getting rid of old habits, refraining from drugs, alcohol, junk food, and smoking. Let's find out what our High Tides think. Do you believe in New Year's resolutions?
No.
Yeah, a little.
I don't believe in New Year's resolutions.
To be honest, not really, simply because most of the time it's just like, hey, we say something, but in the end we never really do it.
I do not believe in New Year's resolutions. I think everyone tends to forget them by the first few months. I don't think people take them seriously. There are a lot of funny memes about New Year's resolutions. So yeah.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Well, I used to do New Year's resolutions and it would always be like, oh, I want to lose weight and stuff, but I just kind of think that's like a superficial way of looking at myself, and it's not like something I want to portray.
To gain weight. Sorry, to lose weight.
My daily resolution is my New Year's resolution.
Probably to just improve myself, as a person. Something casual and slightly possible.
My New Year's resolution, I guess, to stay more positive, I guess. Look at the bright side of things instead of looking at the bad side of things, I guess. But yeah.
New Year's resolutions are good to do, but stick to them, just like some people like to stick to some great printing.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have enough time. Most days. In some ways I settled for printing instead of painting or sculpture or something else because I knew that I was not able to pay for an expensive studio or just work all the time on something that I chose. And I hand printed a bunch of posters for the book fair, and they distributed them to their people. And I also printed for people who have never seen printing at the book fair. And I got to do that with some of my students, who are kind of my favorite people in the whole world. So they learned how to make prints. They met other people who are artists, and they made printmaking more part of the world around them. I would like to make more planned, sequenced, rich prints that have to do with me and the world that I live in exclusively, which is kind of a crazy place.
Some beautiful prints from Mr. Virgin and High Tides. Now that it's the new year, we must all have at least one New Year's resolution, and that is being to school on time.
Do you think public high schools should start later? Well, I do. Ben Franklin once said, "Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise." But that's not the case when it comes to teenagers. Teens' required amount of sleep is 8 to 10 hours. The negative effect of this is once puberty hits, the teen sleep cycle, aka circadian cycle, changes to 2 hours later. The circadian rhythm is a 24-hour internal clock that is in the background of your brain telling you when you need to sleep and when you need to wake up. According to the 2014 school health policies and practices study, more than 85% of public high schools in America start before 8 a.m., disrupting teens' circadian cycle. Because of this, 3/4 of teens get under 8 hours of sleep and 2/5 get under 6 hours. Not getting the appropriate amount of sleep comes with high risks. Besides being tired, there are studies of teens becoming overweight, suffering from depression, abusing drugs and alcohol, and performing poorly in school. Lack of sleep causes drowsiness, resulting in car accidents for those teens that drive. There is proof of most car accidents occurring among 16 to 19-year-olds. The school district has to consider what is best for the student's health and academic performance. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends high school starts at 8:30 a.m., so schools should start later.
Yes, we do have an inside clock, high tides, but pay attention to the school clock. And high tides, have a great weekend. I want you all to rest up. I want you guys to have an amazing time, and I love you all.